I woke up early today. I woke up early today. I walked the dog in the park. I walked the dog in the park. I listened to music while cooking. I listened to music while cooking. I studied for my exams. I studied for my exams. I attended a meeting at work. I attended a meeting at work. I wrote in my journal before bed. I wrote in my journal before bed. I practiced piano for an hour. I practiced piano for an hour. I went for a run in the morning. I went for a run in the morning. I took photographs in the park. I took photographs in the park. I made breakfast for everyone. I made breakfast for everyone. I went to a job interview. I went to a job interview. I bought groceries after work. I bought groceries after work. I cooked dinner for my family. I cooked dinner for my family. I watched TV before bed. I watched TV before bed. I brushed my teeth before sleeping. I brushed my teeth before sleeping. I checked my email in the morning. I checked my email in the morning. I watered the plants in the garden. I watered the plants in the garden. I did laundry on Saturday. I did laundry on Saturday. I paid the bills online. I paid the bills online. I cleaned the house on Sunday. I cleaned the house on Sunday. I packed lunch for work. I packed lunch for work. I went for a jog in the evening. I went for a jog in the evening. I called my parents on the weekend. I called my parents on the weekend. I read a book before bedtime. I read a book before bedtime. I had a picnic in the park. I had a picnic in the park. I took a nap after lunch. I took a nap after lunch. I fixed the leaky faucet. I fixed the leaky faucet. I visited friends on Saturday. I visited friends on Saturday. I practiced yoga in the morning. I practiced yoga in the morning. I mowed the lawn on Sunday. I mowed the lawn on Sunday. I went shopping for clothes. I went shopping for clothes. I baked cookies for a party. I baked cookies for a party. I played guitar in the evening. I played guitar in the evening. I went for a hike on Saturday. I went for a hike on Saturday. I took a bubble bath. I took a bubble bath. I went out for dinner. I went out for dinner. I painted a picture on Sunday. I painted a picture on Sunday. I called my grandmother. I called my grandmother. I went to the movies. I went to the movies. I organized my closet. I organized my closet. I fixed a flat tire. I fixed a flat tire. I went camping for the weekend. I went camping for the weekend. I went for a swim at the pool. I went for a swim at the pool. I cooked a fancy dinner. I cooked a fancy dinner. I went on a road trip. I went on a road trip. I attended a yoga class. I attended a yoga class. I read a book in the park. I read a book in the park. I went to a concert. I went to a concert. I cleaned the room yesterday. I cleaned the room yesterday. I went fishing at the lake. I went fishing at the lake. I baked a cake for dessert. I baked a cake for dessert. I went to the beach. I went to the beach. I had a barbecue in the backyard. I had a barbecue in the backyard. I played cricket with friends. I played cricket with friends. I sang a song in the shower. I sang a song in the shower. I danced to my favorite song. I danced to my favorite song. I planted flowers in the garden. I planted flowers in the garden. I played hide and seek with my friends. I played hide and seek with my friends. I ate ice cream at the park. I ate ice cream at the park. I went to the library to borrow books. I went to the library to borrow books. I listened to the radio in the car. I listened to the radio in the car. I helped my dad wash the car. I helped my dad wash the car. I read a story before bedtime. I read a story before bedtime. I made a sandwich for lunch. I made a sandwich for lunch. I went shopping with my mom. I went shopping with my mom. I took a shower before school. I took a shower before school. I played video games with my brother. I played video games with my brother. I wrote a letter to my grandma. I wrote a letter to my grandma. I fed my pet in the morning. I fed my pet in the morning. I helped my mom with the dishes. I helped my mom with the dishes. I brushed my teeth before bed. I brushed my teeth before bed. I watched a movie at the theater. I watched a movie at the theater. I ate lunch at a restaurant. I ate lunch at a restaurant. I smiled at myself in the mirror. I smiled at myself in the mirror. I shared my snack with my classmates. I shared my snack with my classmates. I blew bubbles with bubble gum. I blew bubbles with bubble gum. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. I read a bedtime story to my little sister. I read a bedtime story to my little sister. I folded my dress neatly. I folded my dress neatly. I laughed at a funny joke. I laughed at a funny joke. I greeted my neighbors with a smile. I greeted my neighbors with a smile. I drank a glass of water. I drank a glass of water. I listened to birds chirping outside my window. I listened to birds chirping outside my window. I hugged my pet cat tightly. I hugged my pet cat tightly. I wrote down my goals for the week. I wrote down my goals for the week. I stretched my arms and legs after waking up. I stretched my arms and legs after waking up. I organized my desk to be more productive. I organized my desk to be more productive. I put on my shoes for a walk. I put on my shoes for a walk. I opened the window to let in fresh air. I opened the window to let in fresh air. I cleared my throat before speaking. I cleared my throat before speaking. I yawned as I felt sleepy. I yawned as I felt sleepy. I whispered a secret to my sister. I whispered a secret to my sister. I closed the curtains before going to bed. I closed the curtains before going to bed. I hummed a tune as I walked. I hummed a tune as I walked. I kicked a soccer ball. I kicked a soccer ball. I licked an ice cream cone. I licked an ice cream cone. I rubbed my eyes when they felt tired. I rubbed my eyes when they felt tired. I whistled a tune as I walked. I whistled a tune as I walked. I sneezed from the dust in the air. I sneezed from the dust in the air. I smiled at the memory of a happy moment. I smiled at the memory of a happy moment.